Viewer discretion is advised. What's going on, guys? Ro here, back with another video. Today we're going to be in ATS once again, and we are going to be delivering 43,500 pounds of empty pallets from the Wahlberg in Ehrenberg, which actually you can see directly in front of us. In fact, that's my trailer right in front of us. And we're going to be delivering it to Sacramento, another Wahlberg, actually. Yeah. Let's go pick up our trailer. We kind of need the trailer. I don't know. Just a thought, maybe. Might be helpful if I had the trailer to deliver. I typically pick up the trailer before, you know, before starting the actual video, but yeah, you know. I love how loud this fucking wheel is, too. You just hear it grinding itself. Alright, and we are here. Part of me wants to hope that the game volume will drown out my wheel. The other part of me knows that that's not gonna fucking happen. But oh well, there's nothing really I can do for now. I am thinking about picking up a new wheel. I'll talk about that in a moment. Let's just make sure we got our trailer all hitched up and everything. Alright, let's go ahead and get out on the road. It's going to be a bit of a long haul, to be honest, and that's great, because I have some topics to discuss, as I always do in an ATS video. But first off, with the wheel, right, I have a Logitech Driving Force GT, and it is obnoxiously loud. Like, I don't understand how marketing got away with this. Yeah, it's really loud, very annoying. And we just got stuck. Hang on. I think we got stuck right on the corner. Yeah, so we're gonna have to pull out really wide here, as they would say. Oh well. That's good. That's great. That's fantastic. Don't inch closer to me, man. Also, I gotta make sure there's like no cars. Oh hey, howdy. How's it going? Don't mind me. Alrighty. So we're gonna hit the road. So I have a Logitech Driving Force GT. It's a pretty old wheel. I think it came out in like 2008, I think is what I've been seeing it came out in. Well, it's a pretty good wheel. I mean, it works. It has 900-degree rotation. It has force feedback. You know, it has a ton of buttons. Very customizable. Gotta love it. But does have its flaws. The Logitech Driving Force GT, which, by the way, is not being made anymore, is a very loud wheel, as you may hear a lot in this video, specifically. Because the microphone is, like, right above the wheel, and you're gonna hear it. But yeah, there's solutions on the web, like, oh yeah, just use white grease and put it inside the wheel, just take it apart, you know, don't worry about it, it's good, man. See, I don't like taking apart my electronics unless I know what the fuck I'm doing. I would not have a clue what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm not doing that. What I am doing is getting a Logitech G G29. It's finally time from... But why the fuck did you tell me to take the exit if you're just gonna tell me to get back on the fucking high... My brain hurts. This game is weird. Anyone? 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 Okay. I think we're good. Cool. So, it's finally time. I mean, I wanted to get a G27 back in the day, but I figured the G27, it's really old, and the prices of it around here, at least in the US, pretty fucking obnoxious. You go on Amazon and they're in the hundreds. I'm talking like $800 for a wheel that is MSRP at like $300. And that was MSRP when it came the fuck out. That doesn't even include that doesn't even include the age of which the wheel is. So, and another good explanation is if you go on eBay, you can find these wheels going the G27, that is, going upwards towards $1,500. $1,500. I'd rather get a car for that price. I'd rather get a better PC build for that price. So, yeah, no, not happening. So what is happening is I'm going to be getting a Logitech G29. That is obviously going to be the successor to the very successful G27 wheel. It does not automatically come with a shifter, though one can be plugged in, and there is a G29 shifter specifically. And I'm probably going to be picking that up if I don't end up picking up a G27 shifter and using that instead. The difference between... So basically the G29 is... It may seem like a successor to the G27. It's actually more of a rebuilt Driving Force GT. The design is very similar. Buttons and stuff is very similar. It even has that red dial on it from the Driving Force GT, which I like. It's very, very nice, and yeah, it's a very nice thing to have. Hence why I have, you know, these. So basically, if I turn the dial one way, it obviously goes through the menus one way, and if I turn it the other way, then it goes through the menus the other way. I mean, it's pretty simple to set up. It's a little finicky, though, as you can see there. It's like shifting on its own. Okay, buddy, what are you doing? Alright, so, yeah, the Driving Force GT, it's been great, but I think it's time I actually step up to a more professional wheel. Something a little quieter, too. From what I've been hearing, the G29 is a pretty quiet wheel, though I will have to take a look at more reviews of it and make sure. But for now, that's you know, that is what I know, and that is what I want, is the G29. So, yeah, now the reason that I would get a G27 shifter instead of a G29 shifter, the Logitech G27 had buttons all over the wheel, and it had buttons on the shifter. The G29 took the wheels, or took all the buttons off of the shifter and put them onto the wheel. But if you hook up a G27 shifter to a G29 wheel, that gives you more buttons and a shifter. So, yeah, that's definitely an option that I am looking at. I will have to do more research, obviously, on it, just to make sure I don't end up getting a shifter and then it not work because blah, 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 blah. But theoretically, it should work. It's just a matter of looking into things. So, all in all, I'm going to have more buttons, possibly. It's going to be quieter, most likely. And, it's going to be brand new. I mean, except for the shifter, obviously. But the pedals, I'm going to have a manual, like, I'm going to have an H shifter. Right? Gotta have an H shifter. The Driving Force GT just has that, like, standard sequential up and down. That's it. It doesn't even have a clutch on the pedals. The G29 and G27, obviously, they are more high-end. They do. The reason I would not go for a G920, which is the Xbox variant of the G29, is it is actually missing a couple of things, and at a higher price tag. For no reason. I don't get it. At all. So, yeah, I'm going to be avoiding the 920. I'm going to be avoiding the 27. I'm just going to be going for the 29, just because that's what I've done more research on. It's cheaper, and yeah, also Amazon Prime. Gotta say, gotta love Amazon Prime, because on Amazon Prime you actually get $100 off the 27, or 29, and the 920. I'll be honest, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. So definitely looking into that wheel, and hopefully that makes my life a little easier, makes recordings a little easier, makes playing with friends a little easier, and quieter. Definitely quieter. I'm aiming towards quieter. I could also kind of feel some things giving out on this wheel. Just like when you're turning really hard with this wheel now, it feels, you can just feel the wheel, just the gears churning. It's just, I hate it. So I don't know, we'll see. But moving on, it's actually not one of the topics I was originally going to talk about in this video, and we don't have that much longer, honestly, so I'm gonna get right into it. This is the series finale of American Truck Simulator on the channel. That does not mean there's not going to be more ATS, because there actually is going to be more ATS in the form of a new series. But the ATS standalone series is done. This is it. This is over. Now, Worldwide Trucking. That is a new series. It's a continuation of ATS and ETS2. It's actually going to be a combined series. It'll take ATS and ETS2, put them together along with single player and multiplayer. If you watched my live stream a few days ago, that actually featured ETS2 multiplayer, and that was the first Worldwide Trucking video. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a little more open, a little more mixed, a little more variety in there, and not everything is going to be the same. Some days you're going to get Europe, some days you're going to get American. Yeah, you know, it's great. It's kind of it's something that's been in the works for a while. I have been thinking very carefully about how to deliver trucking videos, and I figured, why not put them all into one series? That way, I don't know, they feel more together. And the thing with Worldwide Trucking is, sure, it's going to be ATS, it's going to be ETS2, it's going to be single player, multiplayer, whatever. There's no pattern intended for this series. It's not going to be like 1 week it's going to be set for ETS2, 1 week it's going to be set for ATS, then it's back and forth, back and forth. It's just kind of going to be hit and miss. Maybe some you'll get ATS, maybe some you'll get ETS2. You never know until the video's out. That's just the way it is. And I think that with this series, it's actually going to be a little more into the live streams than other series, just because it's a very open, calming series, and I feel like it's there's not as much action in it, which means I can interact more with the audience. I can interact more with, you know, the viewers of the stream. I can answer questions that are being asked. It's great. So yeah, it's definitely a possible candidate for live streams. I'll talk more about live streams in a bit, but that really covers pretty much everything at this point for Worldwide Trucking, at least for now. Obviously, when more details come up, I will obviously push them out to my Discord server. But yeah, that's really it for Worldwide Trucking for now. San Andreas Law, another big change coming to the channel is San Andreas Law is actually going to be broken down into seasons. This is something I've been thinking about for the past month or two. It's like, I don't want things to get too out of hand to the point where it's like, oh, this is episode 200 and blah, blah, blah. No, I want it to be a little more organized. I want to be able to take that break in between seasons to, you know, relax, to come up with new ideas, come up with new mods, and all that fun stuff to really add on to the series. And So, San Andreas Law, every season, is going to be 50 episodes each. So, right now, we're actually 43 episodes into San Andreas Law. I just released one today as of this recording. There's going to be a live stream tomorrow as of this recording, aka Friday. Or there will be one Friday. It'll be a live stream of San Andreas Law if it wants to work with those shit. I think we can continue. So... What? Oh, I think I just paid my loans. But... Yeah, so every season's gonna be 50 episodes. We're currently 43, now 44 episodes in. I'm probably gonna do a very long last episode. Just because. But, yeah, that's gonna be a thing now. Seasons for San Andreas Law. And this is not the first time, actually, that, the series has been broken down into seasons on my channel. I actually did that with The Long Dark, back when that was still on the channel. Yeah, so there's going to be a 1-month break between each season. Like I said, it's just to help me, you know, relax and overlook everything, figure out what I can add, what I can take, and try and make each season feel new and fresh, at least attempt to. Season 1 is going to end this coming June, and Season 2 will premiere in July. If all goes according to plan, that is. And yeah, I don't really have that much more to talk about for San Andreas Law at this time. I mean, it is a staple, obviously, of my channel now. It's really become that original series that I own up to, and yeah, I really enjoy San Andreas Law. I enjoy recording it. I enjoy editing it, even just to rewatch some of the stupid shit that goes down. Yeah, I guess that's really it for the whole San Andreas Law talk right now. I've already gone through my YouTube channel. I've already gone through all the San Andreas Law videos and broken them into a season. If you look right now on the channel, actually, it's already broken into playlists. There's the complete, what's it? The complete collection or something like that is all, that will be all episodes, regardless of season, will be in there. I need to get over, thank you. Oh, no. Invisible wall. I didn't turn my wheel, which means it was invisible, right? Alright, so I just totaled my truck. That's fine. And we're stuck, alright. You know what we gotta do. But, yeah, so if you look on the channel now, there's gonna be the complete collection, which is like all episodes of San Andreas Law, all seasons, whatever. And then there is going to be broken down versions. So obviously there's now listed a, I've now listed a season 1 on there. Because, yeah. And yeah, that's really it for San Andreas Law. I don't think I have anything else to talk about there. Let's see if we can get out of here safely. I don't think I've been to Oxnard since the rescale. I could be wrong, but... well, apparently I have. Alright, that's where we're at, Oxnard. Let's see here. Yeah, Oxnard. Gotta make a left turn here. Gotta make a left turn here. Shit. Had to do some illegal ass shit. Either that or I turn around somewhere. No, I'm doing illegal ass shit right now. Right now. Oh, balls. Okay. So the next topic is live streams. Alright, so live streams, right, so why have I started doing live streams? Well, started doing live streams because I'm a lazy person. I'm not always the biggest fan when it comes to editing videos. It's sometimes a pain in the ass. There's a lot to do. You know, you got to cut through a bunch of old footage, match the voice up with the video, and it's not always the greatest. You know, sometimes the editing software doesn't want to work with you. Sometimes it does. Even then, rendering the video and exporting the video, that's all time consuming. So live streams was a way for me to get a video out immediately. I mean, as immediate as possible, really. I'm not gonna... I don't think I need to change lane. No, because I'm taking the next exit. Yeah, it's I mean, it's not only the obvious lazy part, but there's also the interaction part. I'm able to interact with the viewers and, you know, kind of connect more. What I didn't count on was that it would be boosting my views and would be boosting my subscribers. I did not think about that. I did not realize that was going to happen until afterwards. So, yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, no, like live streams, I don't know. I wanted to give it a try. I wanted something different on the channel, and I decided, you know, why not do live streams? It's a way for it's a better way to connect with viewers and to get good feedback, and yeah, why not do it? So that's why I'm doing live streams. They're going to be staying. Live streams is definitely staying on the channel. Now, I don't have a set schedule. I mean, I have a set schedule for Fridays. I don't have times because every day is different. I'm doing different things during the day that may affect what time a stream should start. Seriously, you ticketed me again, you jackass. Why? How am I doing on fuel, by the way? I'm doing fine. I'm probably gonna need to sleep, but we'll worry about that later. But yeah, no, like live streams, it's fun. I enjoy it, to be honest. I don't know. So it's definitely staying on the channel. Fridays, definitely, so long as my work schedule permits it, obviously. Work takes priority, obviously. But yeah, like, I'm gonna be doing live streams every Friday. I'm aiming for like 6:30 p.m. So that would be Pacific, so that'd be 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30 for Mountain Central and Eastern, respectively. So yeah, definitely here to stay, and yeah, I'm really hoping I can get them down to a good schedule. That way people know when to expect it. I'm also thinking about doing midnight streams as well, just because, you know, not everyone can make it to the 6:30 stream. For example, people in the UK, 6:30, that's pretty damn late. That's like 2:30 in the morning in the UK or something like that. So, not for everyone, those 6:30 streams. So, figured do a second stream. That way, everyone can get a taste of the streams. And, yeah. Mondays, I think I want to do streams on Mondays so long as my work schedule permits it. And it'd be the same times. So 6:30 and midnight. Now, this past Monday was a little on the obnoxious side, doing 4 streams in a 24-hour period when only 2 of them were scheduled. The reason being one was a test stream for GTA. The other one was just kind of a random stream. Might as well do it. Why not? Kind of deal. Since I was playing Siege. Why are y'all going like 25 miles an hour on a 55? It's probably this truck in front of me. I'm gonna cut off this cop, by the way. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Actually, my truck is also struggling to go up this grade. Oh, no, we're good. We're going down now. Okay, bit of lag there. I'm not really sure what's up with that. I think we're good now. Should be in the clear. I'm gonna have to wait a little before I try and pass. Let's see. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing Mondays and Fridays for streams. So 6:30 and midnight. Technically it'd be midnight for Tuesday and Saturday, but whatever. You get the gist of it. And they're gonna be exclusive to YouTube, at least for now. I have reasons. I'll explain as soon as I move over. Oh, I could have stayed in my lane. Damn it. Right, so YouTube versus Twitch versus Beam. That's another option. Also versus Restream. Also versus Facebook Live. No, I'm gonna leave Facebook Live out of it. It's just stupid. Definitely not doing Beam just because I have no audience there. Number 1. Number 2, Twitch. Definitely not doing any streams on Twitch because not everyone can view streams on Twitch. Twitch is not that friendly. And number 3, most of my audience is on YouTube. In fact, all of my audience is on YouTube, which is where I'm staying. I'm not gonna move to another site, to another service, in the hopes that people will follow me there. No, it's not how it's gonna work. I'm gonna stay to YouTube because that's where I know everyone. That's where everyone knows me. That's just how it is. So, yeah. Staying on YouTube. No Twitch. Okay, people with not so great internet are unable to access Twitch. That's a known fact because Twitch has harsher buffering issues. And that's an understatement. Am I making that exit or what? No, I'm not making that exit. Fuck that. Not on my screen. So, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch at all. I'm not going the Restream option just because Restream is a little more difficult to set up. And I was having some issues with it. I don't really care too much about Twitch for me to attempt Restream. So, yeah, YouTube is where it's staying. Guess that's it for live streaming, because I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. So, moving on is music for my channel, for my streams, fun stuff like that. So, since my very first video, which I can't remember which one it is, actually. I think my first video was an ETS2 series trailer. I think that's what it was. Is that what it was? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. But Regardless. I am a huge fan of using music in my videos as intros, as outros maybe sometimes. And gonna need to shift over. Cool. So, oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we need a break. We need a break. We need a break right now. Okay, this guy's turning. That guy's turning in? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Just started slowing down without signaling. I was like, yeah. So, right. I'm a big fan of using music for my videos. That's something that's always been on my channel. Sometimes it's random background music. Most of the time it's intro music. And it used to be I would do a lot of outro music. And now I kind of have slowed down with that. Though I want to get back into it. I definitely want to get back into it. But we'll see. There's also some other things that I want to do in terms of outros and stuff. But I don't know. I have to think about them. So that being said, I want to have a very good amount of options for music on the channel. I want to be able to provide music that not only fits to the video, which I don't have a good track record of doing, but also is music that I personally enjoy and that I would like the audience to hear. So, Monster Cat. It's been a while since I've discussed Monster Cat, specifically. I think the last conversation that I had was I think it was an ATS video. I vaguely recall. Oh, it was definitely an ATS video. It was, I was doing Coast to Coast at the time. Back when that mod was still good. But yeah, I wanted to join Monster Cat. It was like $14, $15 a month or something to be able to use the music on the channel. And for the longest time I wanted to do it. I was kind of, before I joined my network, which is Freedom, I had been looking around trying to see if anyone was actually partnered with Monster Cat. That way I could join them and get Monster Cat thrown in there for free or whatever. Not the case. So I decided, fine, I'll just pay for it. So that's what I'm doing. Monster Cat is a record label that originated on YouTube. I think it originated on YouTube. I know No Copyright Sounds originated on YouTube. Not too sure about Monster Cat. But they have amazing music. Like, they have a ton of music. You ever look at their catalog, it is just mind-blowing. So I decided, hey, why not? So I went in and I did it. I'm able to use almost any of Monster Cat's music. There are a couple like sections for YouTube, but nowhere else. I would have to pay for Twitch. Now the reason why I'm not streaming to Twitch. So a lot of the new music that has been used for my channel has been from Monster Cat. Well, not a lot of it. Some of it. Deep in the Night, Barely Alive remix, that was used for Ghost Freak on Wildlands. After Dark, that's the new song for my San Andreas Law series. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to really balance out what kind of music I use, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But right now I'm using music from Monster Cat, which is a paid label. I'm using music from Epidemic Sound because I got that subscription for free with my network, Freedom. I'm using No Copyright Sound still. Obviously, they have been the source of a majority of the music on my channel. And I'm definitely not gonna leave them behind. They have some pretty damn good music to listen to, so yeah, that's still gonna be a thing. And wow, it is pretty cloudy. What is the deal here? It's pretty cloudy, pretty dark. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on my lights here. How much more do we have to go? Whoops. 115, that's not bad. And lastly is self-released music, or copyrighted music. For that, I typically refer to the music policies on YouTube. They have a huge catalog, basically, where you look up a song and an artist, and it tells you whether you're able to use the music or not, what are the issues that you may come about if you do use the music, whatnot, but it's not always helpful, right? Not every song that you want to use is on there. It's not. That's not how it works. It only works when the label specifically contacts YouTube about it and tells them. So a lot of the music that I use, I'm trying to make sure that if it is copyrighted, that it is on that list. There are exceptions. There's music that has been self-released that doesn't show up on that list, and so honestly, it's a gamble. I'm going to turn regardless of what's next to me. Now, that is a pretty damn big gamble. Because you don't know if that video is going to get you a copyright strike. You don't know if that song is going to get you a copyright strike. So it's a gamble. Obviously, I'm still standing. My YouTube channel is still here, which means I have not been hit. So we're good there. But yeah, those are pretty much where I get my music. Monster Cat, obviously, you pay and you get licensed for a fuck ton of music. Epidemic Sound, if you join the right, networks, MCNs, most usually are partnered with Epidemic, then you get their music for free to use in your videos. No Copyright Sounds, all their music is free. Almost all their songs are usable for YouTube videos. I say almost, not all of them. Sometimes you gotta ask the artist. Finally, obviously the self-released music, the music that artists may release on their own, and sometimes it's free downloads. For example, the song Fuck Gravity at the end of my worldwide trucking live stream. That song is self-released and copyrighted and is not listed on the list, and therefore I took a huge gamble by playing that song at the end of the stream. So, yeah, that's a thing. But I got away with it. We're good. Another example, actually, of self-released is Barely Alive's remix to Come Around by Collie Buds. I have used that song in the past before on the channel, in videos, and in streams. And I'm good. No issues there. So, yeah. By the way, Fuck Gravity is an amazing song. If you enjoyed it, it's actually available for a free download. Just look it up, I guess. But yeah, that's really it for all the topics that I have. I don't think I have anything else other than holy balls, it is hot in my room. I don't know what's going on. It's Seattle. It's not supposed to be this hot, especially considering it's cloudy as fuck outside. I would expect it to be cold. I mean, well, there's a little tiny hint of a nice breeze coming in through my window, but other than that, it's nothing. Just nothing cold. It's all hot. It's all hell. I hate it. Also, I'm probably dehydrated, so that's probably not helping. By the way, something I didn't mention before is we are currently driving a Freightliner FLB. Amazing truck. It is a mod, of course. There are no Freightliners in stock game. Slowing down to 40 miles an hour here. Am I in the right gear? Now I am. But yeah, it's an amazing truck. The Freightliner FLB, I'll show you a little bit of it when I can. I'm gonna need to actually merge here, so if you can, like, let me over, that would be fantastic. Like, if you could not block the way, that'd be great. Thank you. Jackass was fucking matching my speed. Like, no, that's not how it works. But yeah, this is the first cab over I've ever driven in American Truck Sim, and I love it. It is amazing. I'm not getting any performance issues with it. Then again, I have a 1080 Ti, so obviously, performance issues are kind of out of the question. Kind of. Not everything likes the 1080 Ti or Windows 10 or whatever GTA. So, oh well. What can you do about it? Oh well. But yeah, great truck. I decided to kind of keep it nice and simple in terms of design. Let's go ahead and take a quick look while I can. Oh man, it sounds so good. So yeah, I decided to go with a nice dark purple with a light purple pearlescent coat on it, just to make it shimmer a little. It's got those chrome rims with those like blue, what is it? Something indicator. I think it's a loose nut indicator or something is what they're calling it. But, yeah, it's a pretty awesome truck. I love it. And, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and set cruise control at 30, just because that's the speed limit. Why not? And, yeah, we are approaching our destination. We are finally here in Sacramento, now making our way to the Walbert. I am going to need to hit those brakes, though, because we are pulling up to a red light here, and I'd rather not get a ticket. Look at that, we made it. We didn't have to sleep. We didn't have to fuel up or anything. Let's see how much damage we got on the trailer, because I'm sure we got some. Okay, wow, what do you know? Okay, what did you look at that? I mean, considering I rammed a couple of vehicles off the road with the trailer, I was expecting a little bit of damage, but you know, that's fine. Zooming in. Okay, so, we do have to sleep soon. Let's see here, if I can take a quick look here. Next rest stop, okay, nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Alright, so we are now approaching the Walbert here in Sacramento. Let's go ahead and pull into the Walbert, drop off our trailer, and we'll end things there. Alright, so let's see where they want this. Is it going to be an easy drop-off? It's been giving me easy drop-offs. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, it's going to be an easy drop-off. I do gotta say, though, it is really nice having a cab over in this game, just because it is a lot easier to handle on the roadways. Alright, this might be good. Let me take a look outside real quick. That's not gonna be good. That is not gonna be good. I need to back up a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Not too much. Not too much. There we go. That should be good. Let's see here. I don't know. What are you thinking? What do you think? I'm thinking it's terrible, and that I need to pull forward now a little. I'd say that's good. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. What if I pull to the left a tiny bit? See, I'm not gonna detach the trailer and reattach it because, you know, it's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna go ahead and pull to the left a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh no, we are too far forward for that one. We are too far forward. Let's go ahead and just back up. Maybe there? I'd say that looks pretty damn good. I'd say that looks pretty damn good. We're gonna go ahead and drop the trailer off. Unless we're facing the wrong direction. Oh, nope, we're not. We're good. Excellent. Alright, so driven distance, 655 miles, which took us 11 hours and 48 minutes. We consumed 135.9 gallons of fuel. We earned a total of $22,960, as well as 1,333 XP. We actually leveled up to level 36 under the 18 Wheels of Skill branch here. In fact, 18 is half of 36. What a strange coincidence there. All right, and that is it. Look at that. We are finally filling up our very last fuel economy slot. Perfect for a series finale. What do you guys think, man? That's like perfect, you know? Gotta love it. Gotta love this truck, too. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. All right, take a look at her. She is a beauty. That is a good shot right there. That is a good shot right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just the sun, just the sun rays and everything. Let's go ahead and turn up our, no, not that. We want, well, actually, now we gotta move it to there. Saturation, obviously, gotta bring that up a bit. Let's see if I can blur everything. Let's see, I'm gonna try and make just the truck not blurred. Just like that. Right? Perfect. Capture. Just like that. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a damn good truck. Damn good truck. So as you can see here, let me go ahead and zoom in a little. That way you can actually take a look here and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, Freightliner FLB decided to go with a dark purple with a light purple pearlescent to make it shimmer in the sunlight. I mean, look at that. You can just see this light hints of light purple. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Decided to go with horns on the sides. Minimal lighting. Just went with 5 lights up top. Nice kind of standard, what do you call that? Sunshade. Yeah, I didn't really go all out. Like, there are some pretty wacky options for this truck. I decided to keep it simple. Go with a nice simple bull bar. You know, go with the standard rims and stuff like that. I didn't want to go all out. Yeah, I didn't even go for, like, the giant's, like, top. I just, you know... And I have this nice window in the back, just, you know... that way I can see the trailer behind me and stuff like that. And, yeah, accents are chrome. Yeah. The frame of the truck is actually chrome, or not chrome, but purple, to match the truck. Got that classic Vectro plate on there as well. Gotta love it. And for the interior, I don't think you can see it from this angle, so let's go ahead and back out. Head back into the trailer here. Let's go ahead and turn off these and turn off the truck, actually. And taking a look, you can see that the dashboard is actually purple. I've got a nice little briefcase right there on the... right there in the middle. Just a nice simple briefcase. We got that GPS unit. We got the radio up there. We got a cell phone, like a basic cell phone there. And obviously, you know me. You know me well, by the way. You know me well. We got that damn good Sprite can, which, by the way, I accidentally drank the entire can of Sprite on my... Just, like, right before I started the recording, so I'm really thirsty right now. Yeah, that's really it. Harvin's Big Rig Customs. Not really sure what that is. Nice, simple, you know, sleeper here. That's really it. You can see, like, out that window and stuff, and yeah, I should try and do an entire episode driving. Oh, and by the way, on that window, right? How do you zoom in on the fucking... Okay, I'll do it on here. That thing right there, like to the right of the GPS unit, that is a dashboard cam. Doesn't do anything, obviously. It's ATS, but you know, one could hope. It's there anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna end things here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of American Truck Sim. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Comment down below what you think, what your thoughts are, and stay subscribed, because that is how you're gonna find out more about worldwide trucking. Stay up to date on that fun stuff, and even catch up on some other series. I mean, maybe you're not just into trucking. Maybe you're into, you know, police roleplay. That's why I'm really bad at it. Actually, it's not why I'm bad at it, but I am bad at it. And as a result, I have a San Andreas Law series just for you. Also, me running from the cops in San Andreas Wanted, as well as just casual driving in San Andreas Drive. I've also got some Rainbow Six Siege content for you guys as well, and some Ghost Recon Wildlands to top it all off. Hope you guys enjoyed, but until next time, goodbye.